Now we selected the variant here, generate items, because in this variant configuration, what we have been decided that okay. So what we are saying here, read the item group from the style master data to generate item and generate color wise item. So now there are two colors. That means when we will perform the generate item activity, then system is going to generate the two item in the item master data of SAP B1. To do that, you have to just go here and you can select one of the like button and which is generate item and click here. Before proceeding with this, you can see here there is no barcode for this style and there are no items for this style. So as a sequence, now you can generate item. While generating item, you can give the prices for that particular product, because in the size template is defined here, and according to the size template, our prices are going to set for each color and size. We provided that there will be the difference in the MRPs of according to their sizes. We are putting that we are entering here for the WSP for the size 32, that is the our base price. We can consider as 450, and we are considering that our MRP will be the 1000 rupees, and we can update this. Now we can generate items. The impact will come to the barcodes and the items. Along with prices, system will give us the items. Now you can see that the message, two items are generated successfully. So you can click OK and you can see here show items. You can see here two items. One is that FG 182 and FG 183. Two items are created. You can see the description of the item. Now the color code and the color name has been assigned to this particular items. We can go directly to the item master here, which is the item master data of the SAP B1. In that, the description is come, then the group has been assigned, the price has been assigned 450, which is the WSP price, MRP is 1000 rupees. Again, the style and size template has been linked. Also, the uh, in we provided that the GST will get applied and the HSN will be get applied here. How we decided that the item should be a batch manager or not, this has been came everything from the this definition of the variant. Okay, there everything we had decided that we decided that our name will be generated and foreign name will be generated according to this. So that impact you can see it here. Apart from that, on item level, so size template has been come. Also, the batch managed item need to be created that we have been seen here. So based upon this, all the variant configuration, the item has been generated. Also the price list you have been seen here. Whatever the price list 1 and 2 was configured according to that, the prices has been assigned, and also the default warehouse. You can see here the default warehouse has been also assigned to this particular items. Next to it, in a similar way, both colors are created. Next to it, you can see here the show barcodes. Now the barcodes are also generated. Barcodes are generated for the two items. Item number 182, 183. There is a style code, which is, you can see here, this is the style code, which you can see that. And you can see the style number and style code. Style code is coming from here, and again the style number is coming from here. Important is that the barcode. We configured that in the variant configuration. Okay. So in this, we mentioned that we want an EN barcode. We had provided the prefix and the first number and the last number, and also the next number has been kept it by the FashionNX itself. So based upon that, these barcodes are generated. You can see that prefix is there, then the first number, and because there is a logic again which is required for the en bar. So based upon that, this has been created. Now unique barcode is assigned to the item. Also some of the information is linked with it, which is color and the size. Okay, so that this is an important thing for us. For each color and size combination, there is a one barcode created, which is unique barcode, which won't repeat it anyway. So there is an WSP and MRP. You can see we had an entered the WSP of 450, and there was a base price for 32 sizes as a MRP was 1000. You can see here the 450 becomes a base size, a base MR, like base price here. In that, you can see 450 only. But according to the size template, we kept the reduced some values for the smaller size, and we increased some values for the like bigger size. So that impact is like came here from the size template. In case similarly, this has been like for the MRP as well. You can see now if you want to change anything, so you can do that. Okay, so you want to increase your MRP, WSP, and you want to increase your MRP and WSP as well. You can change it and you can update here. As and when you update this, you can say that update prices, and then you can click here on the update price button. Prices updated successfully. You can see here the prices. Okay, now the prices has been again redefined for the each and every size. So this way, in case customer want to put anything directly here, that can be also they can manage directly without like adding any value here. They can manage direct price manually also. So to save time, some customers want a predefined configuration that we can provide for the color and size, size jumping wise prices. And in case anyone want a flat one, so in that case, we don't need to just put any differences into the MRPs for each and every size, like price will be the same. So this is the one configuration you have been seen, that the color wise, size wise, color wise item creation. So this was one configuration where we selected the variant for configurator, which is color wise item. Now the next is that we'll create another item. In that, how we can create item. Okay, now we'll take blue text. We'll take item group here. Again, men's bottom. We'll take a season. You can enter some values if we are aware about it. You can add a colors to this particular product. In this, we can take again the brown and the blue. We'll take it. Can add image. I'm not going to add image here because it will take again the time. Just select this, and now we are selecting the another variant configurator, which is the color wise size wise item. So as explained yesterday, we are deciding what kind of customer business is. If manufacturing, then definitely we can go with the color wise item and one item. If someone is doing a trading, then definitely we may require to go with the color and size wise items. So in that case, we are selecting this, and production type will be the color wise size wise. There can be a issue receipt process. We can keep it manually or like automatic, and how the batches will get created automatically or manual, that we need to define here. Just are now we are seeing going to see that how we can generate the item color wise size wise. Just I am adding this, and I'm going back to this particular style again, blue text, and there I'm going to put some values is that 700 and 2300 will be my MRP, and I'm going to update this. In show items, you can see there are no items, and now the barcodes are also not there. What I can do to generate item, I can click here on the generate item and select and click on the generate items. So you can see that 10 items are generated. Why 10 items? One is that there are two colors, and in each color there was and a 5 sizes. So now you can see that show items. When you are doing this, that time you can see here there are the 10 items are generated, 5 for the brown color and 5 for the navy blue color. And you can see the description is also come according to that. How the description is coming from here, you can see the description for the color wise and size wise item is defined according to that only. You can see here the name of the color, name of the like style, and there will be the color and size. So based upon that, the description is come, and description you can see here the name of the name is coming from here, that is blue text. Again, the code of the style is coming here. There will be the color and there is a size. So this configuration we are having already. What parameters you can use it for the to configure the item description and the foreign name, that I'm going to share in the last of the session. Once our session is going to close, so that will get shared. Now the purpose was how to create a color by sizes item that has been created. Now you can see here the barcodes also has been created here. Okay, so you can see here the item code and barcode is created. For the each item code, there is one barcode has been created. The further things will be the remain same. So this is how we can have an approach to the creation of the item, how we can create the item in a faster manner. In case any of the color is going to add this particular style, that also can be added directly. So in that case, we can select one of the color which we want to add, and now just we have to click generate item. Okay, so now you can see that only the 5 item has been generated. Okay, for which the beige color only. So you can see here, for the beige color, the 5 items are created and the configuration you can see it ahead. Apart from that, the barcode also has been created for the beige color. So this is the approach we can uh, mm, uh, have while creating the style master data. In fact, item master data by registering the style. Next to it, as we also seen that we do not want to generate the barcode in some case, so that also you can do it in that manner. Okay. So there is a size-wise item we required, but I don't want to generate any barcode for that. So we can say that yellow text will create as outer. Now I'm not going to select any attribute here. I'm just selecting a size template and the color brown. Two colors I am taking here, and now I want the items size wise, but I do not want the barcodes here. So I can have that approach as well. And how I want to, like production, I am keeping as a color wise, size wise in a major context and just adding it. Add it and say generate item. Now I am not entering also the price here. So the six item are created. You can see the six item. Okay. 32, 34, 36. There should be a 10 items actually. Okay. Due to the price was in size template was negative. That is why the some items are not generated, but not to worry. We can remove this for now, or like additionally, whatever the leftover item was for the styles, already the generated one has not created, but whatever the leftover was there, it has been created for the 28 and 30 size. Okay, so this way we can have a size-wise item, but now we can see that the barcodes are not generated. So when trading is doing, some other traders which are working with us, in that case, as mentioned, that they have to just purchase it and then sell it. They everything is they can manage it on the item level itself. No required the barcode in to like manage the inventory. So in that case, this no required barcode, we can also have that kind of approach in that case. So this way, that configuration we have been seen. In case again price update you have been already seen. Apart from that, when we are like when we are creating styles, what there is another button is available, update attributes. So show items. I'm just clicking on the show items and I'm just opening one of the item here, which is the in item master data, and you can see the attributes. Okay, so whatever attribute, there is one of the tab which is also available in the item master data, and you can see what are the attributes we have been selected that has been assigned on the item master data as well. In case the any of the some of the like users do not have the access of the style master data, that time how they can see the attributes of that item master, so that that facility is available here so that they can use it. Next is that in case any change is happen here, so that to update the same changes of the attribute to in the item master data can be used update attribute button, and whatever the changes has been done here, that will get updated into the item master data. Next is that there is a log button for this particular style is, so everything has been, like pricing and everything has been done. So in that case, we can lock a style here and lock it. Once you lock this style, everything has been locked in terms of they cannot do changes here, generate code, and these things has been. And again, there is a authorization for this who can, like do changes, like who can lock and unlock the styles. The authorization also available. Uh, yeah. Next to it, mm, okay, I'm going to show you this also. User authorization, FashionNX authorization is there, and style master data and lock and unlock option is there. So based upon that, you can use this. Like some of the users don't have the authorization to lock and unlock, that can be managed. Now we'll see the configuration for the gray text. We can say take and not going to add attributes. I can take the one color here, select the branch. When you select a branch, in case like there is a setting again when we are creating the items, the warehouses should get added to the on the items directly or not as per the SAP that we are using there. That facility we you know auto add items. So this facility available already on the SAP side, but in some context, some we are dealing with the two branches, and like we want to control that only the related warehouses of that branch, which is that related to that style, should only get added. So when we select this particular branch, only of that branch, the warehouses will get assigned to that item. But for that, definitely we need to disable this particular setting of the SAP B1. So in that case, we can use this if we are obviously when we are like activating this by default, the SAP setting will work and will add all the warehouses. Now the next thing was that we are going to see was the one item creation. Okay, so how the one item creation will be? I'm selecting again here the color wise. See, when again mentioning that color wise and in one item, we are dealing with the size wise garment. So definitely we require the production type as a color wise, size wise. Now added one color here and I can just add this style. It is asking me to add, select the template. So I'm going to select a template and adding here. Now I'm going back here. Now I need to add one or two actually the colors because I have to show the one item concept here. For that, I have the multiple colors, I have multiple sizes, but still I want a one item. Okay, and one item, and in the configuration of one item, what is the one item will get generated, but I want a size wise, color wise barcodes. And there is a name only because there will be the one item, that means name can be one only, so that according to that only the name will come on the single item master, because we cannot define the colors there because there is one item for all colors. Now to do this, I can select here the button of the generate item and I am clicking here. Now you can see the one item is generated, and you can see here the only one item is generated, that is the gray text you can see, and this is the item which is created in standard SAP. So further things are linked to this particular style, like attributes. Again, the whatever the UAM we have been assigned, that is coming here uh, according to the setting. The default warehouse has been assigned. So these things are already come, and whatever the like production related UDFs also available here. How the routing will like we haven't selected a routing code. So only the one item is like created here, but you can see here the in the barcode itself. You can see what happened here. Okay, so barcode for this particular item are created, and you can see the unique barcode are there. Further, everything will be the same, but there is a one item only. There are three colors. We can have this kind of configurations also. This will also will be the easy for the production. No, there because only in this case we are going to definitely we are having a further sessions for the regarding bill of material. In that we can see that how the bill of material will be. Definitely we are going to use this concept further. So this way we can like create items in that way. And the on the generated item, you can see here the barcode list. Okay, so barcodes are there. Okay, you can see here the barcodes which are assigned to that item master itself. So in that you will be able to find it out the barcodes here on the item master data. So in Style Master, how to generate items that we have been seeing. Also, the prices, how we can manipulate the prices of the items we have been checked. Now we can, and important is that definitely one customer can like might be having only one single configuration, may not have a different configuration of the style. So either they will go with there are the two cases. Okay, one customer is having a manufacturing of the fabric as well as the garment. Like they are purchasing yarns and they are create like they are manufacturing the fabric out of it, and from that fabric they are going to produce the garment. This is one kind of the customer we can have. Another type of customer can have only they are doing the garment manufacturing, or like another third one can be they are just doing a manufacturing the fabric. So in fabric definitely there will be the size concern won't have, but definitely in the garment wherever the size and color involved, size is involved, definitely the production needs to be happen against the color and size wise. In that case also our decisions will be depend how the item need to be created. If type 1 customer, they may need to all this particular approaches, and if the customer is only producing the fabric, then color wise item might be required. If customer is uh, still like doing a production of the garments, they may need to go with the one item or color wise item. Again, for the traders, we can go for the color wise, size wise items. Now, as a part of the we can come to again the R style, which was this one. Okay,